Greg, neither of these teams are at full health here, both contending with injury.
Yeah, and it's a shame, really. You always want to see teams at full strength, but there's no asterisk because this game's going to count just the same.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Shot clock at 5. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Lopez.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
Outside Tatum. Back to White. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Crafty move. He lays it in.
Jason Tatum. Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Boston. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. They shoot again, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And again, just taking the greatness for granted here. Amazing sequence from Giannis.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Free throw no good for Giannis. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Tatum. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Giannis against Holiday. Lopez left side. Back to Prince. To the paint. Here's Giannis. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Prince, the pass to Giannis. Back to Prince. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Giannis. Puts up a 3. Jackson, that's good.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
Tatum, that's for 2. Wide open shot is on the money. 6 points for him.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks ahead, up by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. DeJuan Wright is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA. And with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
Not easy to keep Bobby Portis away from the painted area where he carves out a lot of room and just works hard.
Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
In fact, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. From the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
To the inside. Portis in the post. And the loss to the Knicks the other night definitely was not himself. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Pat Connaughton. Jackson, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Damian Lillard in for Wright. Holiday surveying the floor. Shoots over Lillard. No good off the front iron.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Up top, Brown. Covered by Lillard. Releases from 15. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just one on the basket from Brown.
And man, can that guy shoot a turnaround jumper or what? Almost an impossible shot to defend.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Checking out Boston. Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find them.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's five. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Holiday in at the one spot. That one drops. He ties it up. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And the three ball is good.
You expect Tatum to be around that 40% mark from deep. Very reliable from three.
Lillard outside. On the wing, Giannis. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
A fader. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time. And it's fun to watch. G80, thank you for that. Trent's checked in for Prince. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Lillard misses. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Pritchard. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs. And these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
Here's Lillard. Outside for Jackson. Launches it. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brown wide open. He fires. Boston again missing. Antetokounmpo against Brown. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. There's Jackson with the 3. Doesn't go for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Boston on top, up by 4. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open. With this speed, they had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. White with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The offensive rebound. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Bucks trail by 4. Lillard outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Holiday.
I love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
Tatum setting the pick for White. Pass to Tatum. Now Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Tatum with the screen on Prince.
How about the reach from Giannis that time? He does not make any shot easy.
To tie it up. Wow, Giannis with a strong finishing shot.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
To take the lead, it's Prince on the wing. On the wing, Jackson. Prince kicks to Lillard. Clock at 4. Nice shot by Portis. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Well, that's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Tatum dishes to Horford. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks shooting well. They're at 45%. Lillard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Pulled loose. Back to Lillard. White against Giannis. And Boston with the rebound.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Tatum looking around. Brown outside. Buries the triple.
This is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment.